Hello all students and viewers. Our today's topic is for loop. This is the third loop which is provided by C programming language. In our previous sessions we have covered while and do while loop with some examples also. For loop is also a loop which provides you the functionality to execute a single statement or set of instructions more than one time. But the difference is what? For loop is quite fast. Just look at the syntax we have of for loop. In for loop you have for is a keyword. Here initialization. After that test condition. After that increment or decrement, whatever you want to do in your loop. And here is what? The body of loop. First of all, initialization, from where you want to start your loop. Then the test condition. Test condition will tell you whether the condition is true or false. After that, the body of loop, and then increment, decrement. How it will work? The control will go first of all in initialization part. After that, after initializing the variable or the loop, it will go in the test condition. Test condition will check whether the condition is true or false. If the condition is true, then it will not go into the increment and decrement part. It will come in the body part of the loop. After executing all the statements, it will go inside what? The increment and decrement part. After incrementing or decrementing, whatever, depending upon the requirement of the program, it will again check the test condition. If the condition is true, then it will go inside. If the condition is false, then it will directly come out in the case of false. If you have nothing in initialization part, you can omit like for semicolon, but you have to put what? Semicolon. After that condition, after that increment, decrement. If you don't have anything in increment and decrement also, you can omit this part also. And if you don't have in condition part also, then you can write like this. This is again a valid for loop. And whatever statement, this is what? The infinite loop, or depending upon the condition also if you want to put. Okay, like if any part you can leave according to you or depending upon the requirement of the program. If you don't have initialization, leave it. You don't have test condition, you can leave it, but you have to put semicolons. And if you don't have even in the body part, you can put semicolon here also. Then it will run like this. There is no body part then. Okay, like for example, first program is we will take 10 numbers, random numbers from the user, and print the sum of those 10 random numbers. Now user will enter 10 numbers one by one. Then I have to take a variable to store the value. Suppose user has entered first what? 5. Okay, then I need to count also. Then I will take what? I to count whether the 10 numbers user has entered or not. If user has entered 4, 5, 6, then accordingly it will move the iteration value. Next is what? Sum. Sum is to store the sum of these 10 numbers. User will enter 10 values in a variable. First of all, it will enter what? 5. Suppose the iteration is 1. First time user has entered 5. Then I will add up this 5 into sum. Then what should be the statement? Sum is equal to sum plus a. It means whatever value it may be of sum plus the value of a, 5, and it will add up the values and initialize into sum. Then the latest value of sum is what? 5. Now user will enter what? The second number. Then I have to increase the iteration I plus plus. Then user will enter suppose 3. Then 3 will overwrite 5. Okay. In place of 5, 3 will store. After that, sum is equal to sum plus a. Sum is equal to sum plus a. 5 plus 3, then it will become what? 8. 8 will be the latest value. Then the third value user has to enter. Suppose user has entered 2. Then 8 plus 2. That is what? 10. After that, fourth value user has entered 1. 10 plus 1, 11. Like this you need to move your statements. First of all, what you need to do? What we are doing? We are initializing Ri by 1. What again we are doing? We are taking the value inside A. After that, what we are doing? Sum is equal to sum plus A. Next, what we are doing? I plus plus. This is our iterated statements, body of loop, and this is initialization. And one more initialization you have to do, that is what? Sum is equal to 0. Otherwise, sum will contain what? Any garbage value, and it will add up with that garbage value, these values. Okay. Then these are what? The body of loop. First, we have to take the value, random value, and then we have to add up that value to sum, and then we have to increase our iteration so that it become what? 10, and we will show what? The sum of 10 numbers. Finally, we need to print the value of sum. I am writing this program. Just look. Int I a sum I am initializing with the 0. Enter 10 numbers. It will print on the screen. Enter 10 numbers. But cursor has to blink 10 times. It means scanf function we have to write inside what? A for loop. Because this is our iterated statement. For I equal to 1, I less than equal to 10, I plus plus means I need to run my loop 10 times from 1 to 10. This is what the iteration. First of all, I need to scan the value %d %a. After that, I need to add up it with sum. After completing the loop, what we need to do? We have to print the sum of 10 numbers. Printf /n is for new line, sum of 10 numbers, %d. Which variable has sum? The sum variable. Return 0 also. Look now, we have 3 variables, I, a, and sum, which is having what? 0. Enter 10 numbers. First of all, this statement will execute. It will print the enter 10 numbers on the screen. For I equal to 1, the initialization part will execute only once in for loop. Okay. Then after that, it will check the condition. I less than equal to 10. The value of I is less than equal to 10. Yes, it is true. Then it will come inside the body of the loop and scan the value. First value user has entered, suppose 2. Then sum is equal to sum plus a. The value of a is 2. Sum is 0. Sum is equal to sum plus a. Then it will become what? 2. After that, it will not come out. It will go inside the increment part of the loop. Then it will go what? 2. 2 is less than equal to 10. Again true, scanf. Then second number user has entered what? Suppose 3. 3 is in A. Sum is equal to sum plus A. 2 plus 3. Then it will become what? 5. After that I plus plus. It will become 3. 3 is less than 10. Yes, it is true. Again it will scan the statement. Suppose 4. User has entered what? 4. 5 plus 4. Then it will show you what? 9. I plus plus. It will become 4. 4 is less than equal to 10, again true, again it will take the value, user has entered suppose 1, 9 plus 1, 10, and so on till I becomes what? 10. Okay, if the value of I becomes 10, then it will again run because 10 is equal to 10. It will come inside and take the 10th value also. After becoming 11th, it will come out. After coming out, it will print what? Whatever final value of sum, it will print over here and show you the result. This is how for loop works.